I get to go to Club Live and just watch and see like, all right, when this beat drop, they going like this. And then I go back to the studio and I'm finding out I build the pianos up, let it play, and then I want it to drop right here.
On wax! On wax! On wax!
Okay, this is Lyor Cohen, and I just want to remind everybody there's levels to this shit, okay? Be clear, I'm honored to be here today.
Me too.
With Meek, okay? Meek is one of the most curious, interested, not just a rapper, okay? He's interested in a lot of things, whether you talk about Gen AI or the future of the business. He's an entrepreneur. He's also an activist. And so I really appreciate you being here.
No,
thank you. Thank you for being here.
You inspired me a lot, the moves you made before my time in the game, so thanks for having me here too.
This is about music and about music that's touched you, and I'm so curious what you got in that vinyl. Can you run that vinyl and let's put it on?
So the first one we got right here is The Cool by Lupe Fiasco. Lupe Fiasco, I caught my case in I think 2007 or 2008. I was banging Lupe album. I thought he was a skateboard rapper. I didn't really know too much about him, a guy from Chicago, but he had some songs on there that lyrically, they helped shape me, because I take styles from like, it could be Jay-Z, DMX, Lil Wayne, T.I., all these guys mixed, Jadakiss, Beanie Siegel. I take pages out of their books and then, you know, create my own books. So I would say this song right here, The Cool, off of his album, Food and Liquor.
Okay, let's put it on now.
Yeah.
Okay. Lupe was my artist.
Yeah.
And we had trouble together.
Yeah. I think artists and labels always have trouble a lot.
So much trouble that he had given the address to the record company, and there was thousands of fans demanding the record.
Yeah.
So I came down with a big boom box.
Yeah.
And I played them the record.
Yeah.
And people were bugging out, so.
It was actually a song he had on that album where he talking about he just sits and watches the people in the boxes. Everything he sees, he absorbs and he watches it. He made it probably in like 2009 and smartphones wasn't out, but it sounded like he's talking about smartphones now. He said he remembers and he mocks it. He put it in his pocket and locks it.
He's at MIT or something like that?
Yeah, I see him teaching right now. I see him teaching, so I think that's a great
Let's listen to this joint and see what he's talking about.
Well,
okay.
Let's do it. Get PTSD when I hear this. I got locked up like banging this song in a trap house.
Yeah. The Cool.
Turn me up.
Yeah.
He came back in the same suit that he was married in, similar to the one his grandfather was buried in, yes. He was still fresh to death, blank tooth, rings of chain ran on his chest.
He still had it cause they couldn't find it, and the bullets from his enemies sat like 2 inches behind it. Smelled the Hennessy from when his niggas got
I mean, holy shit.
Yeah, it's a lot. The things he was talking about was giving me a more broader scale than what I was seeing. I was seeing people going to jail, dying every day, so it was like, that's what I was using it like for my motivation in different ways.
What were you doing at the time? Like, were you even thinking about a career in music, building a business, being an entrepreneur? What was your frame of mind?
So I was like a street rapper. They said it was a battle rapper, but I never was a battle rapper.
In the streets of Philly where niggas don't even get the turn old. My heart pumping to a turn.
That was the only opportunity we had. Then I met some guy like, yo, man, them battle raps ain't get me nowhere. Then I started going to the studio and I became very popular in the Philadelphia, New Jersey. Before I cut the New York, Connecticut line, it stayed there. So I was like very famous in Philly just from having like the biggest buzz.
When we came with the Fresh Festival, Raising Hell tour, the #1 city for rap music was Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Hands down, it was ridiculous. Like, I've never seen fans dedicated like that.
Yeah.
And that in Detroit, were the two big standouts. Philly, like this was really the epicenter of rap music. Any rapper that gets booked into Philadelphia knows that there's a lot of love for them.
I think in Philadelphia, it's just a hip-hop ridden community of like, when I used to go in my grandma's room as a kid, you see speakers and stuff stacked up like this. Somehow I knew how to get it on, and I knew how to get it on. I'd be able to locate the mic and turn it on. And you know, I fell in love with music myself as a child. I think that in Philly, is just music is love. Like you would go to a corner, people moms rap. Your dad might rap, your uncle might rap, your little brother might rap. That's a lot of people doing music in your family.
Philly International, Bobby Womack, all of those incredible artists like
Kenny Gamble, Jill Scott, Tyreek, The Roots, Beanie Siegel, like State Property, Cassidy. Eve, definitely Eve. I used to run to the house. My mom would call me out the window and I could hear a voice from it. Me! I would run all the way to the house to see What Y'all Want video just because it had Wink 1100 and Eve sitting on the handlebars while he was wheeling a four-wheeler. So you guys wouldn't know that bike life culture was integrating to me as a young kid. My mom know to call me when that video come on because we didn't have rewind back in the day.
You get incarcerated.
Yeah.
You're listening to Lupe.
Yeah.
But then, many years later, you decide that that's going to be one of your life's mission to help reform the law.
Yeah.
You've now made significant inroads to changing the law. So a lot of people would say, well, that's someone else's problem.
Yeah.
I have to spend my daytime making money and pursuing my career, yet you've decided to spend some of your time and your money to helping other people.
My father was killed in South Philadelphia, so I don't know if you guys can imagine like your parents being killed in the area and then the killer not being arrested. How do you hang in that area and wanna, like, without a certain type of PTSD trauma? My best resort as a smart person was getting a firearm to protect myself. You can't carry until you're 21 in the state of Pennsylvania, so I found guilty about that. I always wanted to be the guy that I could hang in the hood, and I never been to prison, and I'm smart. I don't gotta go to prison to actually get respected, but it landed on my doorstep. I just got 2 years for riding a motorcycle through Dykeman in New York. I went to Dykeman basketball game. Kids, you don't really see celebrities around here like that. I'm making sure I touch the people and then get locked up, and I'm just riding a motorcycle. I got 2 years. Now I'm famous. I'm upstate with killers, playing cards with people they raped and killed their mothers and things like that. I'm not here to judge anyone like God, but the environment they was placing me in, it was beating me up, and I decided to fight back without being bitter and try to fight back to build. And that's what we do at Reform. We don't just free people that committed crime. If you deserve to go to prison or you're a threat to society, get out the way. Watch out, we call it. But if you got 10 years of probation and you smoked some marijuana or took a Percocet 2 years in, you shouldn't be able to get put in the woods with the killers and the murderers and things like that. You know, that could damage your mind frame.
Boy, do I wish you had the opportunity to spend time with Earl Simmons.
Yeah.
You know, he needed some people like you. Speaking of Earl Simmons, I know your next record is DMX, so.
Yeah, so this next one right here, I would call this one right here, this the Bike Life Special one right here, the Rough Rider Anthem. If anybody know Meek Mill, we call it Ride or Die. You can't sign out of this bike life until your last breath. The Rough Riders, DMX, Swiss, Eve, all them guys, the Locks. But this helped shape me in the hip hop community. DMX energy, I always view him as one of the best rappers coming out of New York. And if you notice, Meek Mill, you ever hear Dreams and Nightmares and thing, when you hear that, that energy, that's a page I took out of DMX book. When I tell you I take pages out of all artists' books.
Let's listen to this joint.
Yeah, one time, rest in peace to X too.
Stop, no. Stop, drop, slow down, open up, stop, special guy. I remember Irv Gotti asking me to come up to Yonkers to meet him. And I arrived at 1 in the morning to the studio, Rough Rider studio, and X wasn't there. And they were trying to peddle a bunch of their other artists. X finally walked in at 2:45 in the morning, and his whole jaw was wired shut. And came in and started rapping. And you could hear the things breaking inside of his mouth. And when people say, why him? I said, my mother would have signed him. Yeah. Because every other rapper ran to the walls like cockroaches. Yeah. The moment he walked in. Yeah. He just shifted the air in the room. At that time, I was thinking of retiring because rap became really technicolor. Yeah. It was all about aspiration, color, Versace suits, and Def Jam was black and white and shades of gray. Yeah. We weren't colorful at all. We weren't trying to imagine what America was going to be like. We were trying to communicate what America is. Yeah. So I got so fucking mad when Puff had the locks do that colorful shit. Yeah. And I said, man, enough is enough. I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah. Then X came. And I remember one of the things that I used to do is take Polaroids of all my artists. And I shot a Polaroid. I had it in my pocket for the next 6 months, reminding me that is the reason why I'm still in this game. Why Def Jam was going to continue was because of this artist right here. Yeah. This was like my oxygen. What's your next record?
The next one I'm gonna do right here is Dreams and Nightmares. One of my favorite songs. I always thought this song was gonna be a great song, a big song. We made Dreams and Nightmares in Miami at the Sata, I think Lenny Kravitz studio, of going to the clubs, coming back to the hotel 3 in the morning. I might put 6 bars because I get to go to Club Live and just watch and see like, all right, when this beat drop, they going like this. And then I go back to the studio and I'm finding out I build the pianos up, let it play, and then I want it to drop right here. And then if you ever been to Miami, anybody, if you've been to Club Live in the last 7 to 8 years, when that confetti fall and you drunk, it's a different feeling that you get. But I actually made that song from just running the beach every night, in and out of the hotels, living a life off of a record label budget. And to be able to make a song that, I'm a freestyle kid off the corner that just want to rap for 20 minutes. To make that song to be like my life, my #1 record for people know me as, I would say that's the life shaper. So this Dreams and Nightmares right here by me, Meek Mill right out of Philadelphia, the #1 dream chaser. Let's rock.
Ain't this what they've been waiting
Turn it
for?
up.
You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryna bless me like I said I chew. Like a nigga sneeze. Nigga, please, for them trick to squeeze. I'm getting cream. Never let them hoes get in between or whip you started. Never let them girls take you off your game, man. Stay down, hustle. Draw like I'm an artist, no crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garage. Foreign women, man. Fucking sucking and swallowing. Anything for $1, they tell me get on my. I did it without an album. Got this shit with Mariah. Little nigga, I'm on fire. Icy as a hot Philly hitter, I'm flying. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was leased. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my niggas, then what you talking about. Gangsters moving silence, nigga, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Fuck, nigga.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these niggas, I'm like Papa on the spinach. Double M.
You know when you love a record?
Yeah.
When that record is, you know, over 15 years old,
Yeah.
and you still love it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We're in 2026. Gen AI, this, the world is changing that. How you deal with
Really just using imagination because things change so much from like when I came out, we were selling hard copies. Like I started off, and I was telling y'all on a break, like I started off where we was in a mixtape market where they sell you, if you sell 100 CDs to a store, you sell them at wholesale, $250 a CD. As time went by, we got to the World Star era of just the new content music. And then that Piff, my mixtape, it was the website music area, like kind of like how SoundCloud is. And then after that was the streaming era, and then after the streaming era was the algorithm era. I grew through them all, and I think just through learning experience, I started, I would say 2006. It probably was just me and Justin Bieber on YouTube. Like nobody wouldn't really know that, but if somebody checked the data of it, it would be like, how did Meek Mill get on YouTube in 2006? I wasn't uploading them, but my friends was loading them, and that actually gave me the gas to rap. When you see someone across the country, you look at a comment and be like, this guy is in Maine watching me on the corner. I got $0 in my pocket, but people can actually see me across the world. When AI came out, it was I would say mind-blowing, because if it's a contract, right now that I got in a contract is 8 pages, of course I know how to read, but I don't understand the language of legal interpretations. I can take my contract before I go to my legal representation and say, Claude, break this down to me in, we can make it 6th grade, 12th grade, the easiest way you want, so we don't miss anything in the contract.
I can't wait for you to see all our tools of Gemini, VO, Lyria, all the good stuff that is happening at YouTube and Google, for you to just play around with all this stuff, because you're absolutely, like, I could see that you'll be a PhD on this in before you say Jack Robinson.
I think I'm gonna be the next generation. I had this planned out for a long time, seeing Jay-Z and Puff and them, Dr. Dre. In my mind, I feel like I'm the next generation of like wealthy billionaires that came out of the rap community, and I think AI and tech is gonna help me jump me to that space, because I think I'm ahead of the game in the rap world on that subject and trying to integrate the two with creative and technology all in one.
I'm rooting for you, and I really appreciate you spending time with me.
Yeah.
And running me through these 3 records. I have a gift for you. This is some Japanese whiskey that we wanted to make sure that you got. And so thank you so much, Meek, for being with us and being so generous with us.
Alrighty, thank you. Thanks for having me, too.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
Thank you.
Wax.